Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to Season 2 of Satisfactory. Now we are here taking a look at, well, the systems we've got set up, because I had let the game run for a little bit, so we've got some stuff ready. I did actually I was so kind, I dropped off a few more of the modular frames, which have already been consumed. Holy hell, this has been moving fast in the last little bit. I had put several stacks in there. But look at how many heavy modular frames we have. We have quite a few, and that is extremely exciting. And also, look at how many of these we have as well. The motor's beautiful. I'm actually going to grab a couple of those just so that that continues to produce. And I'm going to sneak them off over here because we need motors. Oh, I've actually got a supply. I forgot I had a supply. Well, now we've got even more. So as you can see, I did not get the hazmat suit in between, and I also did not upgrade the plastic because I felt like maybe that was something a little bit more that we could do together as a team effort. So just taking a quick look at things, I don't think this is, I've got this turned off. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then this fella was making adaptive control units. How many do you have? Only 20. That's not so good because we need some circuit boards, but that's why we need the plastic. So, you know, something to work on. Now, let's take a look at you. You're making high-speed connectors, and those high-speed connectors were getting consumed right away by the supercomputer, which is lovely. Also, I have no idea where the AI limiters were being made. I think I shut that down somewhere, but anyway, it's totally fine. I'm gonna try and maybe do that today, perhaps at some point. I don't know, but there we go. We got some supercomputers, which is great because I need the supercomputers for phase 4. We may also need them for unlocking some stuff either in research or another milestone. But I think what would be wise is trying to ramp up the hazmat suit. But we're going to just quickly take a look at the other milestones, see really quickly, was there a need for those beautiful things? Oh yes, it was for nuclear power, so that's right. Perfect. I had to remember, I wrote down, I said we're gonna unlock nuclear power, and I was like, I don't know what requires that, or what requirements we have for that. So there you go, it's just the supercomputers. So we're just gonna grab a stack right here, and I'm gonna chuck it into the hub. And then once we've done that, we're gonna take a look. Well, we'll listen to Ada, and I'm going to look around to see if I had collected any more mycelia, or mycelium, whatever it is that we need to make the hazmat suits. Specifically, you know, the ventilation, because it's not going so great. All right, Ada, my dearest friend, tell me your secrets, and off you go. And then we're just going to select this right away.
Milestone reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste. Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Ada, for that. You always are a pinnacle of support, and I appreciate it greatly. Now, I need a little bit of coal and some fabric, but for the fabric, I need biomass. And I need mushrooms. And I don't think oh, there it is. Perfect. And then also, just to verify there, Ada said something about magnetic field generators. Okay, let's see. Wait, what did that say? I'm going to go on a limb and guess that it will be at not a blender, but a manufacturer. Put that down. I know. We got to check the manufacturer for something sometimes. Oh, uranium rods. Very scary. Now, it is not here, actually, so that's fascinating. What is it in? It really is in the assembler. Okay, interesting. So we need versatile frameworks, which we knew. Oh, wow. 5 per. So that means we would need... Oh, wow. 2,500 for sure. That is interesting. That is interesting. We'll have to figure that one out. But electromagnetic rods. Okay, that one's actually not that bad. But this does continue to remind me that we do need to be making the AI limiters. So I think we're going to need to work on that today. And then I'm seeing as well that there's a slight need for straters. And I think I'm only making a few straters here. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do it. Let's see here. You know what we could do to make life a little smidge easier? Give me a smart splitter. Oh, I know you can do it. Don't taunt me. Let's put you there for sure. And boink. And boink. Not beautiful for sure, but it will do as I wish. In you go, and producing strata as you will. So I think the problem was probably that they're just simply, we weren't putting enough force in it. So the pipes are in, and we're good to go. Let me get what I need here for this next milestone, and we'll go from there. I mean, excellent news. The pod's not back yet, which is fine. But we have made enough gas filters to get it done. I had to go steal some more coal over by the coalness over there in the space. It's always complicated stealing coal from over there because it messes with the power a little bit. But power is looking good. I actually was looking at it just a second ago, and I mean, we all knew. Is that not a power line near me? Show me the power. There we go. I was like, there's no power line. Look at it go. Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Way far off, right? So what's good about this is, like, there's quite a significant distance between the production and capacity versus the current consumption. What I don't like is the large difference between max consumption and consumption. That is not so good. I don't know why. Well, actually, never mind. I do know why it's so far, but I don't like that it's so far. So, you know, over the next few episodes, hopefully we'll be bridging the gap there, making it a little bit better, as well prepping for those project parts and really building out what my plan is. We will likely be doing portions of that manually, just because overproducing those goods will be completely useless. So I think we might build a little bit of a factory right there to produce those 4 specific goods. Everything else will be built where, you know, we currently have it. There are a couple of interesting things that we haven't started building, so I'm excited for that as well. Now, something else I saw right here in the equipment area is a gas mask. Now, I need a little bit more fabric, and look at that. I happen to be building some fabric right here because I'm cheating. I was building it by hand, but I hate that. So we're doing it this way this time because it's a little bit better for us, a little bit smoother, makes life much easier. So let's make that gas mask for the first time. I don't know if I can wear this and have the suit on. I think maybe, because there's a body thing there, so that's good. Oh. Okay, good. I'm not, like, breathing all the time. I was very much afraid. But you can see we have filters, and the filters do run out over time. So we'll be seeing how that goes in a little bit. Now, I just need to wait the 30 seconds for this bad boy to come back, and then we'll be good. Okie dokie, and it just arrived, and now I'm just gonna send it right back out again. And there you go, Ada, tell me about my hazmat suit, because we need this for nuclear.
Milestone reached. The hazmat suit protects the wearer from radiation by consuming iodine-infused filters. You may find this protection essential if you are going to finally get around to saving humanity. I previously gave you compliments in an attempt to inspire you, but it might have given you the wrong idea. I will definitely be totally honest with you from this moment on. Here is a demonstration of a truthful compliment. That suit looks like it was made for you. Because it was.
Was that disrespect? I don't know if it was or not. I really don't know. But either way, we've got a beautiful hazmat suit, and what we need... Oh, iodine-infused filters. Oh, okay, so we're going to be stealing some of the good filters, and okay. these are kind of one of those things that, you know, I would say we don't really need to manufacture on a large scale. Like, it's funny because you could actually kind of hook up a whole system to build all of this stuff, except for the biomass. You'd really need to feed the biomass in, but this is kind of the whole shebang-a-dang here is, you know, you got to keep these in our inventory. They get used over time, and I just manufacture them by hand because it just doesn't make sense to not do that. So, okay. I'm actually wondering as well, because we're kind of at a stage of not using all of that so much, but if I'm going to need more of those, I could set up a little system to make more biomass. Although, what is going on here? Is that just... Oh, earlier I saw this and I thought it was hooked up. Okay. See, I do things and I forget about them, you know? It is what it is. There's so much going on in here. And we're spread too thin, what can I say? So let's take a little look at our options here for the next milestone. I mean, we can do the blueprints, but I haven't really seen much purpose in it thus far. But really, I guess it's just doing these next ones that are not that bad. You know, right here we already have... Well, I mean, we probably could already do all of this. We've gone activate the resource well by pressurizing an underground resource. So those are those ones that are, you know, like cracks in the ground. What's nice, or what's odd, I suppose, about this is the scannable resource, the nitrogen gas. I knew about these. This I just am completely unfamiliar with, so I'm going to select this milestone because I have a feeling, do I need... Oh, okay, so we need to unlock this to get the fused modular frame. This one is going to kill me. I don't know what all it needs. I'm very stressed about it, actually. So, you know, it is a little spooky. Now, I need to round up these items for this little fella. The pod's coming in a minute. And I think we can do that, and then my focus will probably be on plastic. So let's get what we need for this milestone. Perfect, we have everything we need. Listen, we're rolling through milestones again today because we let things run so smoothly. We got this new stuff
Milestone
as well.
reached.
Yes,
the resource well
Got the secrets.
pressurizer and extractor can harvest nitrogen, crude oil, and water from underground wells. Nitrogen, being a gas, does not need pumps for pipeline transportation. Fixit does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Oh, all right. You know what's interesting about Ada is half the time she'll sit there and she'll be like, "You're doing so great." Like that. She was just so kind. And the other half of the time, she's like, "You are doing a shit job, you useless employee." So I don't know. She's keeping me on my toes. Every time I don't know if she's gonna lay a compliment down or tell me to go fuck myself. I'm really not quite sure. Now, oh my gosh, there's so much uranium. Oh wow, okay. Oh my gosh, uranium is gonna be very stressful. Okay, that'll be an interesting thing. I'm trying to find the new thing that I unlocked, and I'm now needing to go back just to verify. So we unlocked the fused modular frame. Wait, can I see what all that needs to build? You do not tell me anything. Okay, so if it's not in here... Oh, you're gonna kill me. It's not in a blender, is it? That would be an odd choice, but I feel like it has something to do with liquid. Yep, there you go. So cooling system, by the way, what is that? Water, nitrogen gas, rubber, and a heatsink. Okay, in case uranium shell. Concrete uranium, I love how it twinges there. That's very fun, very artsy. Okay, so basically keep this stuff away from the base so that I don't kill myself. That's good to know. And then you? Oh. Okay. That's surprisingly not terrible. I mean, I guess it's all pretty bad because there are 4 of them. And this isn't even one of the... Oh, gosh. Okay. So there are 4 items to complete in Phase 4. Obviously, a whole bunch of all of them. But then there are all these little sub-items to take care of. This Phase 4 really do be a little bit of a fickle bastard, eh? That's fine. That's so fine. I think... You know what? For sanity's sake, let's set up our preliminary, like, Phase 4 educational area. Let's call it that. Now, in order to do that effectively, I'm going to get rid of you and get rid of you. Everything, all of the means and resources are coming with me. And we're heading in this direction. I can really appreciate that the evening is actually quite bright here, so I'm able to do work properly here. Now, I have changed my mind as to where I was going to build this. You know, I was going to build it over there, but yeah, it's too complicated, it's too messy, and it's too weirdly angled. So we're doing it over here with the flat section. There's no point wasting our time over there. It's gonna be a mess. I want to do this nice. I want to do it nice. I want to do it well. I want to do it clean. Oh, nuclear power plant. That's scary. Oh, they're so spooky looking. Also, they are, holy shit, they are huge. Oh my gosh, we're gonna need to do some nuclear stuff. Next time around, we'll find the uranium, but actually, where is there uranium? Let's just check that together. In proximity to the main base, I'm guessing high ground somewhere. I know there's definitely some... Was it over here, I think? Oh, wow, you're really not... Okay, there we go. Oh, there, see, I knew there was some there. Okay. This one's probably not bad to go to, seeing as we're already... Whoa, where's that one? Oh, okay. We're already all the way over here, and now I can actually access this uranium, so that would be fine. And then we could make some uranium stuff over here. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Now, that does beg the next question. Where is there nitrogen gas? This one's odd. I've never done this one before. Little confusing for me. Little old me. Okay. 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 I guess I would just pull from here. It's kind of an odd one. I think I might need to set up a second hypertube to get over there. Anyway, I mean, that's something I'll have to explore later on too, but that's okay. For now, let's continue to build this. Now, I want to talk about what's needed for these items because I kind of feel like doubling them up is the wisest choice, and I'm looking actually at my inventory here, and I just noticed that I don't really have the means to create this because I was doing so much back and forth that I actually dumped a bunch of items out of my inventory. So in order to make some extra assemblers, I need some more, not rotors, I need more rotors. Yeah, there we go, give me rotors, and I need the thingies that are over here. Yes, these, good. 2 plates, perfect. Also, this is, not you, yes you, this one. This is AI limiters. I had forgotten I actually was making some over here, and yeah, so it's just running out of quick wire now, and in fact, I don't need as much quick wire as I have, so, boink. And 2, with that, let me put on my, didn't put that on yet. Gotta put my clothes on, you know? I gotta be fancy and clean and safe. Okay, so we are building those complicated items right here, and you know, maybe we're gonna build other complicated stuff, I'm not quite sure, but for now, this is where I'm going to do the complicated big ol' stuff. And I will separate it out if I decide to do anything else. But for now, this is the strategy. We're going to take an assembler, and I'm going to slam one down here and one down here. So they're going to be side by side. I'm not too worried about this. And we are going to pick the assembly director system. I know we don't have everything we need. That isn't really the point of this whole situation. The whole plan is to just have the infrastructure in place so that we can plan. Also, we are having a little bit of issues running through here, so I'm going to grab, mostly it's literally just a power problem. So I'm just going to do that, and we're going to be placing these at certain increments as we go along here. But anyway, there are those two. Now the next thing that is on the table again, assembler, line them up nice and close here. Perfect. These ones will be the magnetic field generator. Now again, obviously we're not creating everything like the versatile frameworks and the electromagnetic control rods, but it'll be fine. It'll be so grand. Now, those next two items I do not have yet. And, you know, things are getting a little bit more complicated, but like I said, fused modular frames, which I'm quite sure will be used for those things. We're not going to worry about it here. That will be dealt with elsewhere. So we're doing those main project parts over here and all those sub-project parts elsewhere, because really and truly the main thought is to, well, do that thing that I say I shouldn't do, but I do anyway, which is manually drag things over. Now I'm going to be, we're going to play a little game here, lining this stuff up. I know it's not always the best thing to do, but I'm going to go boink and then boink and boink. So realistically, that doesn't work. However, this isn't real. This is all fake. This is all fake. We're doing it for show. And here you go. So I will need to throw in adaptive control units and supercomputers, and we'll have to do a set number of all of them, right? So we need 500 of these bad boys, okay? So therefore we need 1,000 adaptive control units, which is a very, very high item. I've got 20. They're not easy to make, and that's where we need that plastic. We need those computers, which also, again, plastic. So these two things require plastic. Automated wiring I have been making in a while. And again, it needs something that we are not really producing too heavily. So we're going to have to start working on these project parts. It's quite the process. I know it's going to take a while. But I think nuclear might be a good thing to look at next time. It might be a good thing to begin to work towards, as well as maybe that plastic over there. I know they're not really even... actually, no, they are close together. No, wait. They're not. They're not. I need to go over here for plastic. Okay. So we're going to deal with plastic next time around, and uranium. Hopefully we can tackle both at the same time. Maybe a little bit of, you know, doubling up there. Because the plastic I'm not too fussed about. It's going to be a pretty easy process when it's all said and done. And then, you know, moving on to that uranium, that sweet, sweet uranium. Now as well, since I'm here, let me grab 20 of these and just chuck them in. Just to see what it's like, you know, what it's like. We're going to do the 20 in there. There you go. They're both getting full up there. And then we'll take those supercomputers that were just made, 50 and 50, and chuck them in as well. And you know what's needed? Just a little bit of power, and they're going to be off to the races, making, oh heavens, beginning to make the, I don't even know what it's called. What is it called? The assembly director system. So we got two doubled up here because it's just going to be easier than waiting on the ones that we have usually been doing. So yeah, that is my plan. That is kind of the scheme here. I know right now it's not functioning, say, perfectly because it's not attached. Same with a lot of the system is not attached, but we're making those little incremental improvements as we continue to play. So I think we'll leave it here because this is a pretty good spot. We unlocked a few things and we've got these going. I hope you did enjoy this episode of Satisfactory. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and as always, thank you for stopping by. Happy you did, and I'll see you next time.